I have days where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Then I have days like today, where I was watching some of my own videos and I was like, I'm fucking hilarious. Hello guys, I want to start this on a similar theme as my last sketchbook tour and just say that doing YouTube, trying to build a social media following is such a weird thing because I have days where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? And then I have days like today, where I was watching some of my own videos and I was like, I'm fucking hilarious and I love my own videos, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Love your shame so hard that it melts in love's light. Click, click, click. I'm clicking for that. And this is the shame in my hands, and I'm holding it ever so gently. Here, I was just trying out my new pens because I got all the colors of the rainbow. This was by a waterfall. Some beautiful leaves by a waterfall, very fun and satisfying to draw. Oh my god, look at the nature! Look at the nature in the rain! Appreciate the rain. I love rain. I love rain. Rain, I'm sorry that everybody hates on you all the time. I am your biggest fan. Apart from when I live in Scotland and it's every day. Anyway, let's get back to the sketchbook. So yeah, that last picture was when I was in Nusa Penida with a wonderful friend who's very connected to nature. And the nature was very beautiful, so I feel like that's why we got these leaves. And then I had a mystical experience or an emotional release with a priest, and it was all really weird. If your self love was overflowing, rejection would feel like nothing. Boom! Truth bomb. Uh oh, there's now a password to enter my world. Haha, not everybody's gonna get access to me anymore. Bye. This is the tunnel of darkness. The tunnel of darkness is very dark, but then the light on the other side. How many times am I gonna have to go through this fucking tunnel of darkness? I don't know, but here we are again. Here's a lovely sky. Here's a lovely flower and tree. I like playing around with the textures here. Good old wiggly squiggly. Love that. Whoa! Just some repetitive movements to calm down my nervous system here. And oh, I love doing this. Like just a good old like scribble around and then color in some random bits. And then this is just my painting that I drew again because my painting is a message to me and a message to everybody about being a phoenix and rising from the ashes. And sometimes I need to draw it again to remind myself. Good old scribble, lots of fun. There's no such thing as ugly. There's no such thing as ugly. Everything has beauty. I got that message, but I think probably when I was in nature. Look at this heart shining. Maybe your heart has to crack open for the light to come out. I wish my heart would stop cracking open though. It's getting really inconvenient and not fun. Here's some lightning. Oh, look at these dabby dabs. Dab, dab, dab. Magical flower. Dabbing is so good. Insert a gif of somebody dabbing right now. Look at that! Don't you just want to do that? I know that you also want to do that right now. And then we made the spiral version of it. Let's go down the spiral. Whee! Again, I know that you're looking at this and you're thinking, wow, it would be so nice to just dabby dab. And I invite you to dab. Try it out, it's so much fun. I am so obsessed with this thing on the right here with these fish scales and this wiggly squiggly. I mean, it's just absolutely delicious. 10 out of 10 would eat again. A lovely fire, always fun to draw flames. A leaf, always fun to draw a leaf. Playing around with different like ways of doing the lines and stuff here. some little lanterns inspired by one of my favorite little restaurants in Ubud. What am I doing? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Fear, you are welcome here. I mean, at the time that was true, but you know what? I don't know. I really don't like fear. This was my live drawing about taking up space. Here's another squiggly. Just always fun to do that. Look at that, so satisfying. So is this one. I really loved what I'd done here. Look at these leaves! Oh my god, so delicious. I did these in Zest, which is an amazing restaurant, cafe, cozy place in Ubud, and I was inspired by the leaves, and I was like, oh my god, this is wonderful. Sometimes you just have to toot your own trumpet. And I do think I'm a creative genius, so fuck the haters. Look at this. This is so funny. I meant to write energy, but I wrote enery. Some more leaves, some more dabby dabs. A good old scribble. Don't underestimate a good old scribble. Look at this hand. It's so cool. I had so much fun doing that. And then, oh, I really love this one. Safety in your touch. Oh, isn't that so beautiful? That was inspired by a feeling that I had. Oh, this was inspired by a plant pot that had those weird flowers on it. Here's some random things. And then, oh my god, the aliens are taking over. Here is me feeling trapped in my own mind. Does anybody else ever feel like that? Get me the fuck out of here! And then, I don't know what this is, but very nice, lots of rainbow colours. Well, thank you so much for watching my April 2026 sketchbook tour. And then here is a random little, I don't know what this is, but can we just appreciate like one of the best purchases that I've ever made in my life? Coral sparkly jelly sandals. I mean, they were a bit expensive, but like I've never made a better purchase in my life. And then also let's just appreciate the nature here because what the hell. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, write a comment. See you next time. Bye.